Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. As you can see, we have something on the screen already, and I didn't make it. So there you go. Um, this is from the Mission to Minerva kit from Kitbash 3D, which was their free exploratory kit. I think it's still free, so you should go get it. It's pretty cool. Um, and I don't normally like using other people's buildings terribly much, but we're going to do a fair amount to this one, so I thought it would be okay. Um, this is going to be when we're done, what a early Terran settlement looked like after 1,000 years on this planet. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to just get rid of all of these exterior things because they will not have survived. Um, they didn't make it, straight up. Um, I'm not sure about the wooden stairs or the stairs, whether we'll leave them or not, but I know those other things didn't make it. Let's save. New 23/11/30. Jesus, last day of November. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna go back into gray mode because I actually don't want to let the colors distract me right now. And the first thing I want to do is think for a second. I'm gonna slime this thing, but I'm not sure. Let me just prepare it first. First off, I gotta remember what it's called. Cube. So we're gonna slime this object first. And slime. Do we have any? Oh, selection. Okay, so I can actually pick my selection. That's cool. And right now, I think it's going. Is it going on it at all? Oh, there's no geometry on it. But okay, I remember how to do it now. All right. That was anticlimactic. Okay. I'm going to take this whole object and join it together so I can edit it once. Tab. And select. Which should just mostly get me the top stuff. Yeah, I try to be a little bit clickbaity every once in a while, and me. Good to see you. I do have an idea for this one. And clearly we are going into the next story element as my, come on, rename. I hate whatever. Come on. It wasn't want to let me rename it. There we go. Okay. So now let's assign that to here. And it's going to chug for a minute. Okay, now let's move this off until I have to close it for geoscatter or something else, but whatever. Makes me feel better to have it. Okay, here. Yes, slime generation selection is going to be slime. and tab. Now let's make sure it works. We've gotten some, not as much as I wanted though. I mean, it's working, but maybe there's just not enough polys on it. Once we subdivide it a little more. I mean, that's getting us more, but what's it called? Subdivide for displacement. Oh. I don't want that. Let's come back in and let's just turn this off right now and go edit. Is this the giant GAC machine? No, it is not the giant GAC machine. This is going to be a house, ultimately. Okay, fine. 7. We're going to have to just go add some more manually. It doesn't want to let us do it. C. I was hoping it would do it on the vertical, and I could do a plus to select more, but I feel like that might give me more of the sides that I wanted. Well, we could try plus. Let's see. There we go. And that seems like it's okay. And we're just going to add vertices. Add the vertices. All the vertices. Well, we don't want all the inside ones either, so that's why we're doing it this way, which is a bit of a pain. But hopefully we can get at least some slime here, and then we can play with it. And you know me, I'm just going to be like, try stuff. And a lot of vertices that didn't get selected in there. Got all those. There we go. Get those base ones, kind of important. They're the ones that I think we want. Yeah, we want to make sure we get these. Let's just go ahead and assign them and save, just given Blender lately, so we can keep going. There we go. There we go. That's looking better. Okay. And add those. I just want to kind of nicely cover the top of this thing in slime. And assign and save. Let's just see where we're at with it now. Turn back on the slime. That looks a little better, I think. And crashed, which is why we saved. Let's just use this one, since we're not gonna use any more from that. Okay, tab, save again. Let's see, go to color. There's that first, and then we turn on the GAC. That's better. That's much better. Much more what we wanted. There's still a few things in the center on these ones that I think we want to deal with, but we can do that. Tab. Yeah. B. And then B. And we're just kind of Grab a few more. There we go. There's that one. And then this, let's do the same. A few more. I don't mind if there's a few holes, but I kind of want it to be mostly covered. And if this were my model, I wouldn't have to deal with this. On the other hand, I'd have to build it. So, you know, hey. Okay. Good, good, good. Oh, there's a few more in there. Got that. Okay, over here. That was actually looking pretty good. Let's select these two. But I like the center one. It was feeling pretty all right. And then that one was doing okay. And this one. Let's just grab all of that and go ahead and assign and save. And assign and save and B. There we go. And here too. All that gotten. Essentially, I just want the entire top of it. Which I wonder, can I just do this? Would this make more sense? Yeah, we'll do that. See if that got us what we wanted. Make sure, did I assign it? I thought I did, but assign, tab. Save again. Go back to color first, and then we'll turn it on. I don't know if it makes any difference, but this should be a little bit more slimy. Yeah, okay, that's a lot more slimy. That's looking cool. Still got a few things around the edge of that one, though. And that one. The two squares are being, or the three squares are being a little weird. But I think it's okay. I'm going to live with it, I think. Let's just look and see. Because I can't leave well enough alone. Ever. Okay. Now you should be... Are there vertices that are not selected there, or is it just that there's an edge loop? It looks like all the vertices are selected. I don't know. We'll call it. It's good. I don't need to worry about it. You can always keep playing with it too. We're using this as a starting point. It's important to remember. Because let's look. Does this actually do anything? We don't really, I'm not gonna worry about it, I think. Let's see. I don't want to displace anyway, so it's gonna be slow. Yeah, that's fine. We're not gonna worry about it. Okay, let's apply this sucker. Okay. And now what we need to do is edit. It's getting there. I've got an idea for this one. I hope it comes out. Unlike yesterday, I kind of actually do have a plan for this. Although yesterday ended up turning out okay. I'm not too complaining about it. It could have certainly been worse. Let's see. Are we on slime? Yes. Select all the slime. And P, separate it by selection. So it's its own object. Cool. Save. We should tab be able to now grab just the slime, right? Yes, that is just the slime. Let's emit to its own collection, slime. I don't know why it's being, oh, it's Kit Bash, that's why. We won't, well, yeah, sure. It should be fine. They always want to link it to this empty for some reason. Excuse me. And if I change that, it may adjust things I don't want to adjust. So we'll just leave it alone with that. Okay. It's a good thing. Now let's start creating a ground plane. Just kind of want to do that first to make sure it would work before I jumped into doing kind of the real work of the thing. S20. Nope, it's gonna be bigger than that. Okay, so get an idea how big this thing is. That should be enough space though for what we're doing. And Control A, rotation scale. And now, actually, this would be easier to do the other way. Delete it. Shift A, mesh, circle. Scale it 40. Bigger than that. Scale it to like there. Cool. We can get the rings now. Inset roughly to square. Seems good. Okay. Now we're going to take this loop and bevel it and GZ and bring it up. And I think that will be all for that. Okay. Rotation scale. F4. Append. Terrain generator. This is not going to be rocky because it's too slimy, so it won't be that dry. But, you know, we got to start somewhere. Terrain. Add it. And geometry nodes. And terrain. Cool. That will work for me. And maybe just GZ and bring it up just a stitch. Yep, so all of our things are underground, which is good. And you know what? I'm fine with it. I'm just going to apply it. We're not tweaking it today. And now, Shift A, mesh, circle, 7. Need to reset any of things. What goes to the center there? Scale to here. Control A, rotation scale tab, F tab, GZ. And there is our water. And that's what we wanted. It's just about like that. Okay, save. Now, we already Control A'd it, so we're good on scale. Add modifier, solidify, down. Doesn't actually need to go quite that far. That will be fine. Okay, and Control A, apply it, and save. We're just rapidly jumping into this, and that's cool, because we haven't actually got to the cool part yet, in my opinion. Or what I'm excited to try, anyway. I don't know if that's the cool part. Now, we can go ahead and we'll add materials later. We got water. So now, what do we want to do? We want some way to get, I actually am going to remove this, I think. Well, no, I've got slime on it now, so I won't. Like, yeah, it would be weird and a pain. Like, I'm gonna get rid of the stairs now, but I'm not. But I might, well, we'll see. I might actually have to. It shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, let's do it. Shift A, mesh, cube. Scale it to here. And tab 2, Control R, and 3E. Cool. Now we can take that and subtract that. Control save. And we'll go and apply the Boolean. Morning, Michael. Good to see you, man. Okay, and now we'll take it and apply it to that and Control minus. We'll get rid of the slime on the defunct stairs that are removed, and we have now removed the stairs. Easy peasy. And better. So now I want to create. No. Let's see what we can do. Shift S1. A mesh circle with 8 points, 12 points. We're looking at a hex 6, 12 points. Let's go 12 points. And scale it up. That's where it is, to about there. Good. Cool. Okay. Solo it. Cool. Tab 1, 7, E to here. Is that far enough out? That's actually too far. Don't even need to go that far. GY or GX to here. Okay. It seems cool to me. Okay. Solo it. AQ curve extract. Yes, it will. Good. It'll give me the curve. That's all I wanted. For that. GZ. Curve. GZ. So I can see this there. Right. Cool. Ooh, I needed it to go in too. Damn it. Okay. Let's go back. There we go. And circle 2. GZ, just bring it up so I can see where the hell I am. 7, 1, E to there too. Okay, now Q, curve extract. Or tab A, Q, curve extract. Good. And we don't need that, but let's just keep it around for right now. Okay, seems good. Save. Let's go add some stuff. One of those things I picked up on the Blended Market sale and that is the wooden walkway Blender kit. There we go, and tab. Yep, cool, we have it. So take this and join it to this. And now we have our walkway going all the way across and around nicely. And then we can come back in and again, do our usual auto building thing, delete that. Okay, and here we go. And this is neat. It has a lot of functionality here. Path distance, path size. We can make it wider, which I think we will make it a little wider. Let's go ahead and make it like 1. Still pretty narrow. And then our main pillar height or path height. No, yep, path height. Bring it down. Let's just turn off our water or water and turn it off for right now. Okay, so our path's not quite all the way to the ground yet, but almost. Still not. Fine. Just gonna go 5. Fuck it. It's going to go under the ground. Okay. Yeah, these are the kind of things that I look for in Blender Market now. It's like, oh shit, that will make my life easier, faster. And they do, so we're good. Main pillar size, you can make them a bit bigger. Spike height, we can go higher on the top part there. Top plank width, let's make it a little chunkier. And top plank height, yeah, sorry. That's what we wanted, wasn't width. We want to keep it to 3. Height, not quite that much to that. Cool. There's that, and make it a little chunkier. And we can decrease the resolution to make them longer, which I think we want to do. Cool, save it. And I know for a fact I'm going to hate the material on it, but whatever. I don't think I want the spikes that high though. Spikes are going to be like 0.1. And Micah will have a fit because there will be no railings. Okay. Cool. Now we need to edit this bad boy here. Just seeing things I need to do. 3. Pray. Good. Good. Okay, all those can go away. Good. That actually worked. Cool. And that's gonna pain my ass. We can do it this way though. There we go. X vertices. Of course you are. No, this is not a base for non-organic life. This is a base for organic life. This is the next group of people we're going to meet. I'm kind of jumping maybe a little forward in plot, but from a concept art perspective, it will help me to make this first. Even if I have to go back temporally to add scenes in between, it will have given me the elements I need to do it. This is an old Terran science station from pre-war that has been here a while, but it is not uninhabited. Just looking at it, I pretty much hate the wood color that they have used here. It's just entirely too saturated, but we're going to get to that. I also don't want my glass to be nearly that opaque at this point. So things we know we need to fix. Glass is bad, the wood is bad, really, and the white is too bright. So materials need a lot of work still, but we're getting there. Okay, so now let's come back in again and Shift A, mesh, cylinder. We want it to be a depth of, it's going to be low, 2.5, and a radius of 4. Even that's pretty big, but we'll go with it. Okay, and then Q, mesh tools, radial array, and we know we want 6, right? Yes, we want 6. It is very, that's very much the vibe that they were going with, I think, when they built this sucker. Like I said, the original base is from the Mission to Minerva kit bash set, and that's radial displace. Let's bring that in a little bit. There. We has towers, and we will. Well, we're going to give them, platforms too, but I wanted to make sure I got them where I kind of wanted them. Let's go up to there. Okay, and edit it, and we need to see it on all of these so we can just not have to worry about it anymore. There we go. And E down. Okay. We have that. Good, 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 good. Now we want to go grab auto building. And we want one of the Japanese houses because they're the closest to what we need for this sort of thing. I think we'll grab this one. And actually, I probably don't want to write. Well, I mean, probably actually is the best place because we're not. Our camera's probably going to go that way more often than the other. But I was like, maybe I don't want to write in the front, but maybe I do. Auto building. So let's select our building. And first thing we're gonna do is reassign it. Get to the modern updated one before I start tweaking shit everywhere. Cool. And again, let's edit this now. I'm seeing more things I need to do. 3 face poke faces. 1 control minus GZ. Cool. Towers. Now we're going to take that. I may have to do my radial displace afterward because it's gonna. Don't want to do. Well, we can make everyone a little different. It's just going to take a little longer. Maybe we will. Let's apply this. This is a little bit on the weird way, but it's maybe not the most efficient, but I think we're going to do it this way anyway. So now those are actual buildings that are there, and now we can join them with this. Edit. And Control L. Select all those and assign them to, what's our wall? It's wood. B. Empty wall B. Assign. Okay, cool. Let's solo that. 1. Oh, right. Alt Z. B. Select all those. and assign them, or 3. Assign them to ID none, and then shift hide. Cool. 1, 2. Shift G. That's a lot of pillars, but there we are. Right. Let's see. Direction. And, ooh, I wonder if we can just do random, make it kind of a little bit wonky. That'd be neat. Select random, deselect 50% of them. Sure. And item crease. Since it doesn't seem to be working in Blender 4.0 yet, assign a crease that way. Tab. And we should be good. Yes, we have random poles holding things up. We can always add more, change more if we need to. But they're not the same for everyone, which is fine. Okay, tab. And do we want the roof? Shift G. Can I do complainer on this one? 1. Alt Z, B. And again, select just those. There's our roof elements. And I'm just gonna make them a flat roof for right now. I think I'm gonna go with the sloped roof, but I remember it really bogged us down when we did it last time. So we'll go flat to start with. And we know that that's not how we're gonna be. Okay. And if we bring shit back, let's save. We have some huts that go around here like that, and that's kind of cool. It's very organized. What can we say about a society from that? All kinds of things. I think we're going to do a little more too. Let's add a couple more that are less organized, just because I think it's more interesting. L, Shift D, G. And we'll scale it up just so it's a little different. And here, L, Shift D, over here, and scale it down a little bit. Actually, we won't scale it down. Yes, we'll scale it in like that, so it's narrower. Okay, and then I think we would want one more, at least one more, but Shift D over to here. And maybe even all the way onto the platform. So you have to go through the building to get to the settlement. It's not really I don't know if they need guard towers, but essentially a guard tower. Okay. So now let's come to this object and solo it. And turn off that. So it's still flat on the ground. Good. Okay. That's what I was checking to see. And then, but we're in edit mode. Edit mode. Shift A. Bezier. Sure. X vertices. And I'm just going to draw it. So it might not be quite as straight, but that could be cool too. And there. And you want another one? We could kind of go with Is there another entrance here? Let's see another. Oh, that could be an entrance. Tab. Turn back on. Cool. Yeah. So we got some more walkways. Looking good. Save again. Any system of organization breaks down. Yeah, exactly. Well, these people, and it's been 1,000 years. So like, the fact that none of these buildings are going to be original, for sure, except that. Um, and most everything is going to get changed up to. For one thing, I think here, let's go to materials, and where's glass? Glass armored. All the glasses I think are now going to be wood, Japanese old wood. Wall, maybe. Let's see what that looks like. It's going to go a long way towards changing things up if that works like I think it will. And it does, but I'm not sure wood wall is the right one. Let's just try old wood. Yeah, old wood's better. So all that's been replaced. We have no more glass, which means where we had glass, I'm going to say, I don't even want to see all these edges, but here, L, I'm just going to remove it entirely. No more window there. Blew it out. No more window here. Blow it out. This one, I'm not going to blow it out, but I might change it to cloth. P section, separate it. Tab, grab it, just that. We're going to remove all the materials from it. Remove all material slots. And tab, no, not tab that. Come on. Tab A, Shift Q, utility, panel cloth, cut, 10. I was thinking. Even 10's not really that much. 20. We're going to cut the pressure down too. Where are we at too for time? 43? Okay, we're doing all right. This is a complicated one, so we don't have a tremendous amount. Come on. Amount of time. Like, no, don't crash me, Blender. It's just 20 subdivisions, guys. It's not that much. It's only on the one little object, although it is doing a cloth sim too. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I might tweak it later, but good enough for right now. Control 1. 2. Does it make any difference? Where'd the other one go? What am I on? Where did I add control? Edit, undo history. Okay, grabbing that one. There we go. 1. Yeah, 1 looks good. Apply it. Q. Let's see, actually, object, just shade smooth, not auto smooth, just shade smooth. And we'll give it a material now because we already are kind of here. Of something from Kitbash 3D, fabric, orange. Sure, it's gonna be orange. Okay. We still need to work on these buildings to give them some doors too. This is the problem with them all being different buildings now, but you know, whatever. We could have been more efficient. We weren't. What are we gonna do? Actually, yeah, it's fine. ID none, assign to. Will it work? Is it gonna? I can. Well, I can do it here, can I? Increase 0.22. Good. So we can do it this way. And I don't know they all need to be that big, but these ones are going to be none assign to 0.22. And this guy, maybe this guy will only just be this one. None assign 0.22. Narrow one. I also need to give them a floor too. Doesn't seem like it has a much one. Maybe we'll just go with singles for most of these. I think it's better. I'm just going to select them. Narrow doors are fine. Okay, cool. ID none, assign, shift hide, solo. Shift hide. We're not doing that. Give me a little. All right, screw it. 0.22. Good. They have rooftops as well. Okay. And this little dude here, also, he'll be double. Just be all over the place for size for our doors. And 0.22. Oh, but it doesn't need the center one. Okay, assign, save, get out. Okay, so we have doorways now. Let's just edit this sucker here. And tab. And ID will select all the ones and hide them. I'm gonna turn off my, there we go. And, what? Come back, okay. Hi, oh, right. 2, 1. See if I can grab them all. Alt Z, B. Just those, got them. Fill, got them. Just creating a floor in the building since we can see them. Empty wall B, assign. Alt Z, tab. And okay, we should have floors now. We do. Cool. Okay, and they're very boring looking, but oh, I didn't give this guy the door, did I? No. And he's gonna need more than that too. That one and We'll go all three on this one. And ID none, assign 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Assign a crease and save. Okay. Now, what do we want to do? I feel like we want to maybe make a few windows on this sucker. Let's solve them. This we might have to do building at a time. I'm not sure I can really do. Windows are not always a super common thing though. So let's see what we get. What does it look like with B? Assign. Just, actually I think that might be a little too high tech looking for what I'm looking for. Yeah, we don't want that. Good. C. Let's see what that looks like. That's a, ooh, I like that panel. That I do like. And that I think we can do. Shift G area. Yeah, that'll go all those. Cool. And we're going to remove empty wall A, deselect those so we don't ever get any of the ones that have doors, right? Yeah. Select that too. Should we have all the roundies? We do. Remove empty wall A. Now select random 0.5. Sure. C. Assign. And maybe select random. Deselect those. And then we'll go with E. Assign. Some of those are those. Some of the others. Let's see what that gives us. Yeah, we got some interesting different shapes now. Cool. Woohoo! Now this sucker here, we just got a color. Can I just get rid of it? That's okay, good. We can. I was like, it's just starting to piss me off. Darken it down to like that. Actually, really kind of like that for all the wood in general. The other one's really dark too. I might change that up for all of it because I like that color. Okay. Now, fact, let's do it. What's this one? Was the wood panel, right? Material is old wood wall. And value of 1. Oh yeah, I like it better, brighter, for sure. Maybe even a little bit brighter, 1.5. But our saturation needs to be like 0.2, 0.3. We won't go quite that bright. 1. Yeah. Yeah, that's way better. I hate that color. I'm not gonna lie. Wood wall. value of 1, saturation of 0.3. Okay, better. I get why they're doing it, and it is a stained color. It is accurate for Japan, but we're not making Japan here, so you know that's just how it's got to be. Mesh plane solid. Add a material. Wood. Old wood. There we go. Value of 1, saturation of 0.3. Bring our value down a little bit there. Let's see. There we go. That's better. Yeah, cool. Now we just delete the plane. The roofs suck, but we know we're going to change the roofs already. Anyway, yeah, I think the sun does weather it a little bit. That's always the hope. You're like, oh, please God, let the sun fix this. Now this guy, I'm actually going to save and UV edit because I know this is pissing me off. So we're going to fix it. Material, Japanese old wood, select A, select all, R90. Let's see if that makes it better. Didn't change those ones though. Come here, tab. Where are you? 3. Okay, fine. We're gonna have to do a little bit of tweaking if we want to do that, and maybe we don't bother. It's gonna become vertical, but maybe I don't care that much right now. That feels like that could be more work than I really wanted to deal with. Layout. Okay, where is this white color? Because we know we got to get rid of it. It is metal panel white. Well, we can at least deal with that. And white fill. All those are going to be probably removed and turned into something grody looking. What's we going to turn it into? That's a really interesting question, and I don't necessarily have a huge answer to that yet. We might have to do a bit of making our own material too. I'm not sure I have something exactly in mind for this yet, but let's see what we got. Metal sheeting plain gray, that actually might be the best option we have. It's reasonably dark. I like it. Let's just make it a lot more gray. Maybe let's move this one to the top. Move slot to the top. Okay. We still have glass armored light. We're gonna get rid of that as well. Okay, and we have any more white? Gray. We got lots of these panels. White trim. I'm going to move to top. Yeah, it's going to be a pain. All right, just delete it. Okay. There's so many materials. I almost might be better off just re-nuking everything and redoing my material on it. But I'm trying to be lazy, and I'm sure I'll create more work for myself in the long run by doing that, because that's how that always happens. But that is white straps. Okay. And okay, at least it's near the bottom. Oh wait, no, we don't want to do that. We want to move to the top. And then we want to move it down one. And then we want to delete it. And the yellow is way too pretty for right now. We need to definitely dirty it up, probably way more than even anything I have built already will do, but let's see. We can at least start somewhere. Metal panel yellow fill is going to be grunge painted metal yellow. Like there's honestly no way you should still have any color at all. It should all just be, you know, destroyed. But let's just go edit that material for just a sec. Shading. And okay, so this is done with the old. This is done with Blender Guppies material versus Fluent. Either way is fine, but first off, factor 100. Second off, factor 100. Factor 100. Factor 100. That's starting to get somewhere, right? Let's see. Maybe? Are we still on the yellow? Oh, it's much dirtier now. That's that one. Cool. And then edge mask, radius. I'm gonna scratch the hell out of it. Yep. And that's going to here. And what are our colors? Is it adding just a white? Multiply. And again, that's just giving us right where the metal should be. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just keep playing with it. And dirt, standard distance of 10, and edgeware standard 1. I guess I can let it be a little bit shiny. Roughness and metal. Roughness I want to be pretty rough. And it's pretty rough. All right, well, good for right now. And this is grunge yellow. It's certainly grungier now. Let's see what this one is here. This is yellow trim A. We're going to change it also to grunge metal. Yeah, that's better. Basically, anything that says yellow, we're going to change to grunge. And that's already looking significantly better. Okay. Now. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. Right. Okay. I'm going to come to this one. We're on the slime now, right? Yes. Tab, edit the slime. L. Yes, good. Let's delete that section. Because, yeah, I'll go back to layout. Save. And also, this one I kind of like, but we'll leave that one. This one. L. X vertices. And yeah, sure. It would make sense. Let's do this one too. And I will explain the story behind this at some point. I know I haven't really talked about the sort of the geosocial implications of this whole thing, but there is a story. This thing, tab, Shift A, mesh, cube. And we're going to make it all wall C, sure, for right now. Cool. GZ1. Good. Okay, let's just turn it off for right now. And S Shift Z. And 3. Are we in local? Well, it seems it's okay for this one. Enhance for story time. Yes, we'll get to it. There will be a story time. What? Oh, there we go. It's like, come on, Seth. Up a little bit. Okay. And I think again, E up to Control R to GZ. We have ourselves our little housey thing. Cool. Right. L, Shift D. Let's just duplicate it because I think it's exactly the same over here. Yep, it is. And then Shift D, R90. So they've built on top of this thing as well. They've definitely cut into that because that would make sense in places. Okay. And yes, save. And that looks good. Let's edit again. Tab to that. I just want to see if I like it. I probably should have done this for all of them first, but again. It's just a couple. It's just 12. And item give it a crease, and save, turn back on the mod. Cool, like that. And now I want to do something fun, and I hope it turns out cool. Let's grab the slime. Yeah, all right. I thought I just created a slime. Yeah, I did, slime. And just got there. We're scattering on the slime. So we're going to close down our, and we're going to biome scatter, open the biomes. Maybe just moss would be cool. Just something just grody and mossy. Biome mix 5. Let's try it. Cool, like it. We know we're going to get rid of a few things. We don't need branches on this one. We don't need leaves on this one. So we got some moss. On our slime. And I think I want to add a bit of grass too, but not a lot of grass, just like some. 6. Let's see if this one does. Grass clumps, grass mild. Okay, so we're not seeing them, but okay. That sounds good to me. Let's see. Okay. So the slime is on the buildings. It's not on our wooden buildings because they get rebuilt relatively frequently. But on the long-standing structures, we got stuff. We could do it on the actual buildings. I don't know. I mean, it probably would make sense for there to be some more than we have, but I'm not sure we're going to mess with it right now. Is there water? Let's see. There was a water biome that I kind of wanted to maybe try out. Where'd it go? Dry flowers, 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 grass, 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 tropical, tropical, tropical. Winter. I swear it was here. Did it get moved? Aqua biome. There it is. I just want to see. Kill it. I think it's like lily pads and shit, which if it is, I want it. Aqua biome 3. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. It definitely does. Grow on metal? I don't know. Like these other ones are, I don't know. I could see it either way. That I think is going to be cool though. I'm good with that. which means now we need to say save and I'm going to move these to new collection buildings. Okay. Now they're going to do this one. Let's save. And I like my aqua biome. I'm just going to turn it off so I don't see it anymore for right now. Just because there's no need for us to do that. And maybe I'll do the same for right now. This one. And we will turn off the moss here. But hoping, well, you got some lily pads today, for sure. And yeah, we'll turn that off too. So we've turned it all off. Need to fix the roofs in a second, but we'll do this first. Well, yeah. Yes, we will do this first. Gotta talk to myself and decide, but select our circle. And we are just going to go with one of Pear's big, grungy, ugly biomes. I have lots of trees. Because I like them. Then we're going to yes, I know. Okay. And the first thing we are going to do is Boolean out the water. That might honestly be enough. We might leave upward obstruction this time. I kind of like having a couple trees growing in the water. Oh, fun. I mean, I'm afraid of heights too, but I just still do it. No, I'm not going to pick on someone's fears. I don't know. It depends how afraid you are of stuff. I can't answer that question, but all right. I can't. It won't let me do multiples though. Unfortunately, will it? See if it'll let me do upward obstruction on buildings. Let's see if that gets it around that one. Not really. Okay. Well, we can get it the other way. Be easier just to go turn off Geoscat. Here. Select this guy. Tab. C. Cool. Plus. Assign as a vertex group. Tab. And biome 5. Vertex group. On group. And turn back on our biome or geoscatter. There we go. That's cool. Or trees going into my house. Well, maybe a little, but not a lot. I don't even know we're really going to focus on that side too much, so I'm not going to stress too much about it. Looks good. Man, we actually, looks like we might make it. Time, I'm kind of shocked. Let's fix our roofs. Solo that. Oh, yes, bit more than a roof. Few other things we want to do too. I don't know that'll make a difference, but auto building extras. We want no foundations. Go away. We still have some. Oh, because my numlock's turned off. Dumbass. Right. Okay. There we go. So we got that. Now, tab. Let's just turn it off so we can see what the hell we're doing. And 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Select all those and assign them to roof slope assign. Now, 1, 7, piss off. There we go. So I get for trying to do it the lazy way. Select all those plus 3. Assign those to roof slope. Everything should now be sloping in the roof. Let's see what that looks like if we turn it back on. Definitely slowed us down last time, which is why I was kind of waiting till the end. It added a bunch of crap to us. Come on. Really shouldn't be this bad. I wonder if we can't decrease it, because I think this is insanity. Let's see. 99, not responding. I know you're not responding, Blender. It's because you're just going crazy for some reason. Are you coming back? Are you going to work? End task. I don't care. We're doing it again. We saved. Do, 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 do. I mean, I'm psyched how well this has been going, so, you know, no real complaints. Okay, so while we're waiting, the plot. There was a Terran scientific exploration out here looking at the creatures when the war broke out. It was, I haven't said exactly, 8 dudes. They all got left here. Also, so other things that I haven't really talked about too much, but the Falanti are matriarchal and their soldiers are 99% women. The dudes pretty much stay at home and look after things, which is why our science dude has not come with us, incidentally. The only male in the away team is the Terran guy. Well, it turns out that these science dudes and the Falanti were both stuck in the same place, and no one was coming to get them. And they wanted some offspring. So they created basically a DNA virus that allowed them to have offspring, and we now have a half-breed species on the planet living here in this leftover area. They are neither Terran nor Falanti, which will become important to the plot later. They are clearly primitive in the sense that they can't build much. They don't have the infrastructure to make anything, but they were a smart bunch of people 1,000 years ago. So they haven't really descended into superstition. They just don't have a lot of knowledge on how to do things. That's the story, and they live here. Roof slope. Let's see, what can we do with this roof slope? Can we decrease the fucking amount? Falumens, yeah. Let's see. It shouldn't be this bad. I don't know why it's coming up so slow for this. Like it should be fine. And yet it just seems to garbage out on us. And I don't know why. Humanity. Yeah, well that would be more the traveler way of doing it, I suppose. Um Probably humanity, but um I haven't decided that part yet. Um I mean, this is pissing me off, but it might be okay in render. I just don't know why it's being so bitchy. Like it works fine over here. It's just one plane, right? That's also roof slope. All these are roof slope. And they're using the old thatched roof object, which is teeny tiny. There's nothing to it really. It's just a single. I think it's a single, yeah, basically almost a single thing. I don't know. I'm gonna try leaving it alone and seeing what it does in render. And we'll just not look at those buildings for the rest of this little bit because it shouldn't matter. And if it freaks out, then I'll have to do something. But I don't want to waste the last 4 minutes of our time trying to debug a weird geometry node problem when we can get something kind of cool. I think this is a neat space too. I kind of like it. We need to give it a sky. And this will be another interesting one because we don't really want to give it the super bright sky we had before because we're not in that space. Save. Oh yeah, so incidentally, Volanti buildings are also primarily circular, as we have noted in our base thus far. Terran ones tend to be more rectangular. So, you know, been playing with the idea for a little bit because I'm nerdy. Yeah, you're updating the images. What images are you updating? There are no images to update. Wow, we do need to give it water. That's an image we need to update. Polygon IQ, or Polygon IC probably, but I just think it's funny to say it the other way. Spot material, our pond, okay. Not yet. I keep meaning to, but basically they're going to look mostly halfway between the two. Like the advantage to building the Volanti on the slider system is I can kind of just average the sliders between them and humans, and then average the skin tones, and then do a little bit of other weirdness. But I'm thinking they're going to be greenish tin skin, probably more human normal color hair, and then half C's on the slider stuff. So not quite the same Gith Yankee pointed chin that we've had going on so far. Okay, sky. That's what I'm working on. Focusing. Focus, Seth. Okay. Let's try importing one. We added a new HDR sequence yesterday, right? Yeah. Let's see what we got. There was some kind of cool stuff in this one, as I recall. This guy was kind of all over the place and doing things. I want to sort by name, not size. There we go. Okay, so we start off very bright or kind of cloudy, and then it softens and gets brighter. And then it gets darker. And then it gets cloudier again. We could do a night scene, but there's not a lot of daylight, so I think we'll just go with one of these. And there's not a lot of other lights besides daylight, so something like this. Let's just try 1124, see what it gives us. Is it 11? Or 1024? 1024. I like that. I think that's a cool sky. I think we can use that. We're going to have to just kind of take it on faith that these weird color buildings are going to render properly, but let's see if it works. Camera, City 5, anamorphic. I've always really been interested in stories where your quote hero and villain teams end up having weird blendy merge areas. It's probably the Romeo and Juliet romantic in me or something. I don't know, but it has always appealed to me. I used to do it with my Transformers toys when I was like 10 too. Okay, that's a cool shot. I think that's a good first one. Let's focus on the door. And cameras. I like conflict, but I kind of get annoyed by conflict sometimes in stories where it's just they're the bad guys. I'm like, whatever. You're boring me. Maybe we'll go to the one that has the cloth. Or which one was it? That's kind of a neat shot. Let's do something like this here. Just kind of trying stuff, and it's a little bit weird when you don't have the building, right? I admit it. I'm like, I think that's going to be cool. Do I know? No, but I think so. And focus on that there. That's another one of the open ones, but where's the fabric one? That's the fabric one. I think we're going to want kind of a down shot of the whole thing, maybe from the entranceway. Definitely need to be wider not wider, deeper clip ending. We may have to add a little something in the background there to fill it out. Cross purposes, and I find cross cooperations more interesting too. Honestly, like it's not just, yeah, that'll work. I think we may have to tweak these edges back here, but that'll be okay. Oh, that was, damn it, I wanted to do that as 3. Oh well, that was 2 then, I guess. Now we'll do 3. And I do think I like this over here better. So we'll kind of recreate this one again, since I fucked it up. That's, well, I guess that's 2 now, and that's 3. So it kind of worked out that way. Cool. 2, focus on that there. 3, and don't know that game. Not that I'm a gamer in really any way. I'm very not, but there's 3. Okay. And then 4. Let's actually click on it this time. And come in. Maybe let's go to gray. It will be faster. Not, I will pick it eventually. Kind of an upshot like that. Sure, maybe. Oh, neat. Yep, that's my vibe. I mean, that's my vibe regardless, you know. I like that. Okay. And I think we're good, folks. Assuming these buildings actually, the roofs actually work. If it doesn't, then that will be a bit more on me to figure it out. But I think that the idea is in place. We can come back and just to see Geoscat. Sorry. Did I turn off all of Geoscatter? No, it's on. The pine trees are on. And turn on our aqua. And our lily pads are on. Yeah, that's feeling cool. That's definitely working for me. And let's push it. Push our luck. See what we get with the slime. I can just select it. Oh, yeah. Circle. Still calling it that. There's that. And we can turn on. I'm a little worried to turn it all on at once, but just to turn some of it on. Deep. And we had Pywort on, and I know that was working okay. Yeah, we're getting some plants on the top. I think that's working. It certainly looks grungy. I don't know if it's grungy enough for 1,000 years of grunge, but I think it might be grungy enough for 1,000 years of movie grunge, which is the vibe, right? You know, as long as it works. Cool, folks. Thanks for hanging out and talking to me. I appreciate it as always. Have a great rest of your day. I'm going to get this off and rendered and pray real hard for the roofs, and we'll see you soon. I'll be back again tomorrow where I will probably deal with some of those actual humanity, whatever we want to call them, half-breedies in a scene. I just kind of wanted to get their space created so I'd have an idea of that first. Yep. Au revoir. We'll see you later. Bye.